How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video, this time from the Slobber Knocker Challenge once again. As you see, Mick Foley and Mark Henry, Sexual Chocolate, is who we will be participating with today. So, Chris Jericho, last time out, didn't quite match Eddie Guerrero's 8, so 8 is still the number to beat. We had another valiant effort with 7, so we've now got 3 superstars on 7. Jericho, The Undertaker and Big Vis. So Mark Henry starting off with Jerry Briscoe once again. Jerry Briscoe always there or thereabouts in these ones. So Jerry Briscoe starting us off once again as Mark Henry finally gets some offense in and starts to work over the knee of Mr. McMahon's one of Mr. McMahon's favourite stooges as we go for a big splash and a knockout there in under a minute for Gerald Briscoe. So here we go. Look at that man. That's a man who knows he has got a lot in front of him. A very mean man. It's Stone Cold Steve Austin. Baggard. Baggard, it's Austin. First appearance of Stone Cold Steve Austin in this Slobber Knocker Challenge, and my goodness, he means business. So here we go. Rope break in there, but Henry piling on to Stone Cold Steve Austin. So we're probably going to need the big splash here. Going to keep on him. And there we go, as a knockout. And Austin, backguard, Austin's been in under a minute. Henry wins. Henry wins. And speaking of first time appearances, here comes the Road Dogg, the D-O-double-G. Doom, down, down, down. Doom, 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 doom. There you go, take that, Mr. Dog. So Henry going alright here, not even 2 minutes gone, we're already at 2. Mark Henry coming out to be the one to be beat. Big Lou Thez press there. And another one, just putting all his weight on him. Was that going to be enough? No, not quite. But here we go, the 2 minute mark has just been hit now. And Henry here did get off to a bit of a slow start with Jerry Briscoe, but we got there eventually, and we're going for a third splash, and that's a third knockout there. Mark Henry, look at, go on, shuck and jive there, big man. Show us your sexual chocolate. Here we go, Viscera. Big Vis here to try and end Mark Henry's run before it really gets going to protect his second place. Big Vis was very impressive in his one. And a big Lou Thez press there again, and Henry going up for the splash. Doesn't knock out the big man, but can he get the 3 count? Yes, he can. Mark Henry is on a tear here. Henry is sending a message to everyone else. I am coming for the number 1 spot, and I'm not leaving without it. 4 in under 3 minutes. Here comes Scotty. Big overhand slap, didn't quite get there. That's a deadly combination, is the big Lou Thez press and then the big splash. Oh, and Scotty kicks out. So as we mentioned in the Viscera episode, that now means that Scotty takes Steve Austin's place in the Hall of Fame. Steve Austin was knocked out. Scotty kicked out too. Wasn't even knocked out. So there we go. There's the Lou Thez press again. So Scotty now takes Steve Austin's place in the Hall of Fame. That is how it works. Scotty was almost taking Mark Henry's place on this Slobber Knocker leaderboard away from him there. Only 4, so Perry Saturn is currently at the bottom with 3. So Mark Henry has not succumbed to being the bottom of the table. He's now up there with Torrie on 4. Big man going upstairs. Look at this. It's a mat classic from these two. Who knew that the two of them had such chemistry? I'm just going to... This is the tactic. This is the tactic. And we're going for another big splash. Scotty again not knocked out. But he must... That must be the 3 count now. It is. Oh, look at the big man's feeling himself here. 5 minutes not even progressed. We're just coming up for halfway. And Mark Henry's already got 5 with 8 to beat. And the big boss man, he of excellent entrance music, is coming to stop him. The first appearance of the big boss man as well. So I can't believe we're already 8 episodes in and we're still getting first timers. Oh, here we go. That would have knocked him out of the Royal Rumble, but unfortunately we're not doing a Royal Rumble. Here we go, and down he goes. Going to vary the moveset here. Big body slam. Is that going to be it? We're at the 2. And we're at the 3. And Mr. Henry is very impressive. 4:44 to go. We are already at 6. Mark Henry could not only beat Eddie Guerrero, he could absolutely destroy the benchmark at well over 8. Here comes Deborah, which again I believe is a first time appearance. Like ex-wife of Mongo, baby. Any excuse to make a Mongo reference. Steve Mongo McMichael, what a legend of this business. Now Deborah takes him down. Ah, there you go. So there's the Thez press. Deborah seems to have hurt her knee on that one. Kicks out at 0 though. Deborah Shone's former women's champion. Henry was in the spread eagle position there. He would love to be in the spread eagle position for Deborah, I imagine. Big sexual chocolate. But there we go. There is the thing. It's not a good thing when he's in spread eagle. That means he is almost in the way out. But we've equaled 7. So he's now joint second. 1 more to tie Eddie. And then 2 more to beat him. 2 more to go top of the table. So here we go. So Mark Henry's moveset of power moves has been too much for a lot of people so far. We're going to get a quick victory here. We're at 2 and 3. So Mark Henry now is equal with Eddie Guerrero at the top of the table with 3 minutes and 21 to go. You've got to think that we're going to get another one on the board to overtake, maybe even another couple to just really set the benchmark. Steven Richards up next of the right to censor. But he's rolled him up. Quick roll up too. Oh, kick out by Mark Henry. He's determined to get this next one on the board. He's not going to be censored today as sexual chocolate Mark Henry. Steven Richards goes up for a big elbow drop. Didn't quite make it. Here we go. Henry's got him up here. So first appearance again for Steven Richards. I think Ivory was a first appearance. Possibly not. But there we go. So there's a big splash on Steven. His old White Sox going to go. He kicked out. The old White Sox, as JR would love and like all of them. He's going to go up for another ride here though. 2 finishers to use. We might as well make use of them to try and beat the record. There's 1. There's 2. And another kick out from Stevie Richards. This is unbelievable from the big 1, 2. Stevens rolled him up. That was the move that beat the Undertaker from Eddie Guerrero and stopped him in his tracks at 7. Undertaker and Torrie and I believe the Godfather are the only ones not to have made it the full 10 minutes. He's up for another ride. Is that going to be it? Surely another big splash will put him away this time. Still no knockout. Steven been tougher than we think. He did come from the land of extreme, but eventually he succumbs. And 9 is now the total to beat. Mark Henry now got 142 to rack up a score and try and... Here comes Grandmaster Sexy. So we've seen Scotty a couple of times. It's the first time we've seen the Grandmaster on here. There we go. Down he goes. So Grandmaster's got a cover on him. Kick out by Henry again. Grandmaster not staying down long enough to try and get a big splash on. No, he's going to go up here. We're going to get time for a big splash and maybe get another competitor in. Oh, we might not even need the big splash there. Grandmaster is out for the count. 2, 3. So there's 10 on the board now for Mark Henry in 43 seconds to try and get another one. 2 big splashes in, 2 finishers in the back pocket. So maybe, and it's Paul Bearer. Paul Bearer has shown up a couple of times so far. He's certainly put up a good fight a lot of the time. And kick out is nothing there for Henry. 27 seconds still to go. See, Bearer's keeping on the move. No. He's going to have one go here. There is going to be one attempt. No, I think it's now Bearer's now got him in a sleeper hold, and that's the time up. A very impressive showing from Mark Henry. We have a new clubhouse leader with 10. It is Sexual Chocolate Mark Henry, and that is going to take some beating, I can assure you. That is going to take some beating. But who's going to do it next week? We will find out next week to see if they can beat 10, which is the new benchmark. But until then, thank you all very much for watching, and we'll see you next week.